West Coast, no two programs have rocked the establishment more than these two, and it's built a rivalry between them that's been nasty at times. It's had its fair share of cheap shots and ruined seasons, all in the quest for the milk can. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Broncos will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Fresno State's offense will go on the attack first. The Bulldogs slipped by the Broncos the last time these two got together.
Well, you know that winning this game means so much to both of these programs. David, you had to be impressed, though, by how Fresno closed out that game the last time these two teams went at it.
Yeah, with the emotions, with the adrenaline, usually the underdog in this matchup. Obviously, Boise, a proud program, so interested to watch this rematch.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Dropping back, it's Warner. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
So Boise State's offense has the ball for the first time. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Marshall. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. The play-action fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Working that left side. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Broncos! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Fresno State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On target to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. It's a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs, it's Riley. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Using his legs to buy some time. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got him still on his feet. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Right back to it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. They get to him as he throws. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Fresno State takes over the offense. We'll go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
To throw, it's Warner. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fresno State will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. To the air, it's Madsen. Snagged in the middle, it's Marshall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line. Got the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. Gets it inside the 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Fresno State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 20. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Warner. And the gets there, and down he goes at the 18. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. Got the first down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Broncos are in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offense has put on a play in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Pressure coming. They're working that left side. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Warner. Got his man. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on first down. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack?
Brings up second down.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Broncos and Bulldogs tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old milk can.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Pulls it in.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. You saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. It'll be 3rd and long. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Fresno State will have to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He'll be stopped just a little short of that 15-yard line, and now they're looking at 4th and short. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences, and it's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. But it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matchups, so good little rivalry, still budding, still blooming.
Yeah, it's a fun one to watch, David. This thing really kicked off back when Boise State joined the WAC.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Fresno State will have to punt it away.
Number 49 on to kick it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully. The 1st down. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the right. It's caught. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Gaines. Got enough space. Touchdown Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Tackled at the 3 after picking up 10. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running to Green. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
It's complete to the left. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Pucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the counter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work with the run on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. They'll give it. Well, that leaves them with 3rd and 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. 5 to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The run to the right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there. Defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. So Boise State takes down Fresno State, and these two often use each other as a measuring stick. That's how rivalries are born, and this one certainly delivered. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.